Source Lake. Never been to Source Lake. Let's go look at Source Lake. Oh yeah, this is Source Lake.
This is more a fishing trip than a canoeing trip.
Yeah, but
And camping.
The good thing about going this way is this isn't going to be a hiking trip, which is what our original plan was going to be basically.
Do you want to just leave with you and we'll just paddle this thing?
Yeah, let's just take this thing for a rip, or we could wait for the laundry barge from the Camp Pathfinder to come back. All aboard the laundry barge.
So I kind of.
We are on Raven Lake? No, Owl Lake. We're on Owl Lake. This is our home for the next 2 days in the shadow of some pines and birch. And, you know, it's an alright looking site. We got granite countertop, which is always nice. The take-in, take-out's okay. There's a bit of a view. Not so bad. Neighbors are right there, so it's not the most private site, but hey, they're not here with us. We're here with them now. And yeah, we'll get set up and start relaxing, because that's what this trip is. Vacation. More so than crazy adventure. Got here in less than 3 hours, and we were taking it easy. Let's get this place cleaned up. Oh no! Shane, those poor people, they're in the rain. I mean, we're also in the rain, but we got 2 tarps set up. This is the patio tarp for like...
Down by the fire tarp?
Yeah, so that it's not too bad.
Oh, and they just realized both sites are taken.
But if it's, yeah, if it's really rainy, we'll head up to the big tarp up back. But pretty soon, I hope this lets up, because I have to go to the bathroom. And the tarp is making pee noises. So. We got some of our firewood here, and this is the stuff that was left over from the previous night, so we probably have enough for tonight. But fun part about going off into the woods is even if it's not raining, you're going to get soaking wet. Fun times. So we just got to clean out the fire pit, and I think the next thing is just dinner eventually, but maybe have a mixed adult beverage in the meantime. As we watch our neighbors. They're right there. They don't know we're watching them. It's been a little bit rainy tonight, but Shane has this expertly rigged little blue $3 tarp behind us, and that's kept us mostly dry. The fire's kept us warm, and the lake's just sort of chilling out. So it's already like 9:30-ish, and there's still so much light. And we're just gonna enjoy this fire, keep it small, and have a good day tomorrow.
Well, it's early morning now. And by early morning, I mean we slept in because we don't have anywhere to be. But 9 years of tripping, and oh my god, Shane's pillow stayed inflated the whole night, and his thermarest. It's an auspicious day for everyone.
It's going to be a good day.
I think it's going to be an okay day. That's what everyone says at the beginning of horror movies, though. Today is going to be okay, but don't kill us, Cthulhu.
First breakfast. We got first breakfast. Cooking on the fire. We got first breakfast. Bacon and eggs and cheese in a wrap. It's delicious, and I want it in my mouth. Oh, just listen up. Crackle, crackle. Ah, it smells so good too. Nothing to do today. Thumbs up to that. So, as Shane has stated, our goal for today is to get at least one fish out of that lake with a fishing rod, as opposed to it just jumping onto the goddamn site, as happened yesterday. So we didn't get skunked, but we also haven't caught anything on a rod. It just jumped on a rock, so I picked it up and threw it back. me and Shane made another executive decision. We decided that since the people across the way left, we would take their campsite. So now we have a superior campsite, at least I think. Now, the way we made it across was not by packing all of our stuff up nicely and neatly. We just threw it all in the canoe and shoved it over, basically. But our tent I just took the fly off of and folded it in half and sort of dragged it like a body. And you know what? It actually worked pretty well. Everything's still on everyone's side. Tarp's still in the right direction. I think that was a resounding success. Well, this is a new one. My thermarest seems to have cancer. Tragedy. But looks like the inner cell and the outer sort of design here are starting to pull away from each other. So I'm going to be ginger with it for the rest of the trip. It's probably not going to work out too well for old Ian's back. But we're going to have to see if MEC will honor the rock solid guarantee and replace it for me. Let's hope. Who knows? It's had a good life. This site's a lot better than the last site, I think. Bit more easier to tarp up. I got my big warehouse up there. Shane's got his little tarp right there. Throw the canoe right here. There's a bit of a wet takeout right here, which is fine. It's a nice takeout, sandy bottom, but your feet will probably get wet. But the real reason we all went over here, through all that rigmarole, so we could get out on this point here. So there's our old site, which is already occupied. But just when it's sunny, be able to get out here, hopefully see some stars, drink a coffee in the morning. Be nice. Okay, that was another new one. We just saw a female moose absolutely haul ass from there all the way to like over there. So a good, 800 meters through waist deep water on a human. And they just went full bore as fast as they could. They were huffing and a puffing, clearly in distress. She went up over that hill. And I hope she found her youngling or whatever she was looking for, because she sounded quite upset. I would not have wanted to be in the path of that. Sure, it's pretty now. Those are big, fluffy thunderheads, and I think they're coming right over top of me. Oh boy. Good morning. This is day 3 of our trip. Hooray! Another gray looking day, but could be worse. There's blue patches here and there. We are going over that away today, backtracking one portage to a lake that I don't remember. Raven Lake? Raven Lake, yes. We're in no rush to get out of here because A, it's a nice site, and B, no guarantees as to when the person leaving our site is leaving. So we'll head over there around 10:30. Slowly break down camp, just grabbing water, and yeah. Also, the thermarest was okay for sleeping on. Not ideal, but it'll work. It's good. Sunshine. This is our new home on Raven Lake. So we went back across the 400-meter portage, which went really well, and we've set up camp on the site across the lake from the portage to Bruce Lake. This is a bit more of a rugged site. Definitely doesn't get as much use. So we've had our lunch, but I've put these little logs together here for a cooking table, which hopefully will work. Shane's just cleaning out the fire pit, which had been a bit overgrown, and he's got his tree sock going. That's what he does to get his socks dry. Puts them in the tree. Our canoe, I know you're like, where's the waterfront? It's way over there. This is sort of like Brule Lake, where The canoe is way, way, way away. But as you can see, this is a bit of a slopey site. There's a tent pad up over there. There's one over here. But these are really not ideal. There's a lot of stuff sort of hanging over top here. But you do get some sunshine, which is nice. Over here. And our canoe's down there. Shane and I have got camp packed down pretty good. He's just finishing up with the tarp, and I'm just going to go flip the canoe over as we say goodbye to a slopey, turny site. Like, this is the take-up, man. It's just chaos. You wouldn't want to have to go get water at, 11 p.m. But today we go to Iris Lake, which means going along our favorite portage, the 400 meter, into Owl Lake for the third of fourth times. And then tomorrow we're coming back this whole way. So we might take a gander at the site around the corner, just so that if we come back here, we've got a good list of what sites are available where. And yeah, no rush today. It's about 11 o'clock. And yeah. This is the other site on Raven Lake. Canoes down there. It's a site, it's fine. There's a couple tables, bit of garbage, but plenty of grills, nice fire pit, good view from said fire pit. There is an issue though. The Thunderbox is right there. So you gotta get real chummy. If you had a group of like 4 or 5 people, ain't no way you're going number 2 in peace on this site. But well, we turned the 1255 meter portage into a 1455 meter portage. I zigged when I should have zagged. There's a quad trail that goes like Burnt Island to Polly Lake, and instead of going straight across it, I turned down it. So be aware, just keep going east to west on this portage and you'll be fine. It's actually a really nice portage. It's in good shape. It's nice and flat.
It's well packed.
Yeah, I got a feeling on the way out I'm going to be flying through here because I'll know the way. But this is Linda Lake. There's a site there, and that's a portage to Polly Lake. The portage we just came out of is back there. And there's a site there, and there's a site there, and there's a site there. And according to the internet, everybody is supposed to be on every site on this lake tonight. And if there isn't someone on every site when we come back tomorrow, I'm going to be upset, because this is a really pretty lake. And there's definitely fish in here. But this might be one for the list. We are at Iris Lake. The portage getting in here, that almost 900 meter one, was it's going to be straight up on the way back. But whatever, is what it is. Let me show you our site. Here's my socks drying on a string. And this is about it. We're done. That's the whole site. To be fair, it's not so bad. The bugs aren't bad, as he brushes a mosquito away from his finger. The Thunderbox is well away from the site. It's definitely had people here. There's nails and stuff, but no benches yet. Oh, we haven't had one site with benches, so man. But it's a good fire, Shane.
It is. Pinch.
So Shane,
Yes.
that headlamp on your head.
This one?
Yeah, is that fully functional?
Oh, it is now.
Excellent. We had a slight issue where Shane's flashlight would either go not on at all with any buttons, only on with a couple buttons, or sometimes on with one button. But luckily now, with the stunning strategy of
Just keep pressing
just
it.
keep pressing the button and putting the batteries in and out, it seems to be fully functional, but it might need replacement.
Apparently it's like a computer. You just need to keep
Just
rebooting,
keep rebooting it until it works. Good morning. Had a little bit of rain last night. Started up at like 10 o'clock and it's just sort of falling from the trees still. Got up early. Been up for about half an hour. I've been up for about half an hour, I should say. And all we're doing today is coffee and like prepackaged bars for breakfast. Because it's quick and clean and easy and gets us going through to lunch. Had a coffee already, going for round 2. And yeah, I think that this is going to be a fast pack up because all we got to do is the tent and the equipment bag and the tarp. And head back the way we came throughout the past 4 days.
A couple times over.
We're back on Raven Lake now. Gone through Owl and considered all of those our sites now. Now we're going to go look at more of our sites because we were on them for one night. But behind us is that 400 meter portage that we've done 6 times. We went in, back, 4 times. And I'm almost going to miss it.
Fond memories.
It's become a good friend and a trusted ally in the war. Get a picture of the wildlife, dear. Look at the size of that raven.
Give me a hamburger.
Quoth the raven.